Hello again, a bit cooler this week. Last week's permission was undertaken in some very high temperatures. I noted the areas where some interesting artefacts lay, and I'm just recovering the areas that essentially brought up a couple of coins. They're not terribly old, but there's a pond which is a feature in itself and a footpath where I'm standing here, and this incidentally on a different tangent is a ski bag I got at a boot fair. Basically you fold it in half and it's got tethers that go round, so I've got the spade in one half and the detector in the other. Anyway, with a pond over there, as I say, and the Victorian 1899 penny and the George's VI halfpenny, there's a lot of iron here. I'm going to re-scout this area and have a look later on at an area where there formerly was a wood, certainly between the wars anyway. As I say, it was formerly mostly hops up that end, but we're going to start here today anyway, so we'll get on and see what we find. The Bluetooth off. There's a lot of trash in this area, so have to sort of eke out the good signals from the bad. You can see that's 21. So 22, it's in that clod there. Let's have a look, see what we find. Incidentally, these dog socks work very well to support both my trowel and my pinpointer, and that's what I'm using. Seems a bit cranky, but it does seem to work. So you get 4 dog socks, obviously, because dogs have 4 legs generally, for a £5. And you want the ones with the poppers on, so the Velcro straps can be attached to your bag or whatever it is you're attaching them to. Right, it's a coin, and what do we got? Queen Elizabeth II. Still, good start, that's a coin. You got a date on there? It's a ship penny. So, 1955. Got another 20. It's come out of the hole. The hole is probably about 6 inches deep. It's basically in that clod there, I hope you can see that. So what do we got? Was it 20 or something? I can see something sticking out there. Buckle. Simple little buckle, but we're doing well so far today. A coin and a buckle, first 2 holes. On to the next. Right, only 2 feet away from the last find. We have a 27-28, but very shallow. It's a small thing, so obviously the smaller the thing, the lower the number goes, but given it's still 27-28, makes it slightly more interesting. So this general area is proving to be quite interesting. It's not an ancient area full of ancient artifacts, but you can see there it's a coin. So that's 3rd hole. Got 2 coins out of 3 holes, which isn't bad. Again, only a few feet away from the first 3 holes. Small item, and it's 31. Right, on this occasion it looks like some sort of bolt, piece of a tractor or something. So. Right, I'm in the same general area. I've got a 19. In this clod here, it wasn't very deep. Hopefully that's in shot somewhere. There we are, another one. Just finding dozens of these things. It's a beautiful Victoria, another Victoria. Incidentally, what makes this interesting is this was formerly divided up into about 20 fields, and those 2 trees that you can see over there, that was the old hedgerow between 2 adjoining fields basically. So I'm sort of towards the corner of one of them basically. But that's a rather nice, another 1899 is it? Or I think it's even better than the last one. Yeah, another 1899. I think there's another signal from just the other clod from the same hole essentially. Let's get the pinpointer. See if that's. Unless I'm imagining it. Right, hang on 1 minute. I'll get the old detector and we'll sweep over again. No, it's a separate target. So we'll be digging another hole a foot from the first. 16 this one, so I'll come back to you. Probably another Victorian penny, given that it's a foot away from the last, but we'll see. It's not a penny. I don't know if you can see that. What is it? A spoon or something? Ah, spoon handle. I think that's a silver spoon handle. Ah, very nice. Such a good signal, but it was just 6 inches away from the spoon handle, which was here, I think, and the Victorian penny, which was there. So, within a space of a couple of feet. Had it just a minute ago. Oh, my pinpointer's not on. That would help. And yeah, it's actually a piece of steel, I think. So 13, 14. Probably a button, wouldn't you say? We'll see. It's in this clod somewhere. I think we said 13 or 14. It was a kind of double dinging sound. So don't know what to make of that. Could be an odd shape. Coins that sit vertically, incidentally, often give a double dinging sound. I don't think this is going to be one of those, unfortunately. Oh, it's in that clod still. There it is. Yeah, a piece of alley. Right, I don't know what hole this is, maybe number 8 or something. 18, 19, 20. Full depth. I'll come back to you. Right, yet another. Don't even need the pinpointer. Who have we got on this one? £18.97 this time, so there you go, another Victoria penny. Interestingly, I haven't really moved more than 20 yards, all these finds, must be 9 or 10 now. This one's 26, it's shallow, whatever it is. It's not so exciting, again I don't need the pinpointer, I can see it. Some sort of end of a toothpaste tube or something. Oh well. This one's going to be too... that's a 21. I think the pinpoint, first press, tells me it's large. Clod. Ah, there you go, proved to be wrong. It is another Victorian, I believe, penny. How many of these? Oh, this time it's not Victoria, it's probably George V or VI. surface. Probably doesn't even need to be pinpointed, we'll see. Lo and behold, another penny. How many more of them are there here? This is like a, I don't know, like a penny field basically. Well, in the end I had enough to do to just work this particular area, which is the southeast quadrant of the 100-acre permission that I got last week. It's my third trip. There was a scattering of coins in the centre background there, so there's a slight depression, and they used to run a hedge from what I said was a pond. It's actually a culvert drainage ditch across to those trees there. So this large 100-acre area, including the area up there, was originally divided into about 20 fields. I didn't manage to go and pursue the area concerning the wood that was removed, presumably in the 60s, and a filled-in pond over there, but we'll have a look at that later on. The coins that were found constituted a collection in that slight dip behind me, and they run from the 1890s through to the 1960s more or less, but I'll post those up in a second and you'll see what I'm referring to. Nothing ancient, unfortunately, but the stubble is still, unfortunately, slightly too long to get in real close. Hopefully that'll change in the next couple of weeks. So I'll post up the coins that were found today. For a brief resume or roundup of the non-coin items that I found: piece of machinery, aluminium, some sort of door handle. Hope you can see these alright. That piece of aluminium that I mentioned in the video, the holes drilled in it. 4 or 3 actually bottle caps. Tiny bit. Nah. So it shows that the 12-inch core will pick up those small things anyway. Copper tubing, steel tubing. It's a steel tube. Aluminium fixture of some sort. Aluminium washer. Hope you can see that. 2 bits of tin. End of a tube. I said toothpaste tube, but it's probably something agricultural in truth. Another piece of, looks like brake line or something. Tubing, in other words. Aluminium. J. Lyon and Son. End of a silver spoon. That piece of square steel has AL, or I don't know what the letter before that might be, DAL on the end of it. The buckle, turn of the century I'd say. Don't know if these are parts of armaments or something, but star-shaped washers, don't know if you can see them. Part of a spur, who knows. Good morning, hi there. Then I've got, looks like a rather nice little tiny watch winder, and a large caliber pistol bullet, I think. Right, now for a roundup of the coins that I found. There were 49 items dug that day. It was yesterday now, because I'm doing this retrospectively. First, Elizabeth the second penny, 50s I believe. George the 5th penny, another George the 5th penny, and George the 6th penny. This one's a Victoria penny, 1890s. Another Victoria veiled penny, after the death of Albert, obviously, wearing a veil. George the 5th halfpenny. George the 5th, George the 5th, no, George the 6th halfpenny. Elizabeth II halfpenny. And we got another Elizabeth II halfpenny. Then more interesting ones, there's a farthing. That one's, I believe George the 6th in this case, looking to the right, bust looking to the right, so a farthing. So 2 silvers, a silver sixpence, George the 5th sixpence. There he is. And finally, the pièce de la résistance is the, well, it's Victorian threepence with a hole in the top, so a lucky charm no doubt for somebody. 1877. I hasten to add all these coins were found in the same general area in the sort of centre background in my introduction. So something was going on there, either manuring or some sort of activity. I don't think it's domestic. Anyway, hope you enjoy my videos. If you do, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye for now.